Two Dudes With Two. I'm Josh.
And I'm Shae, and welcome to Christmas time.
Christmas! And by the way, I am actually human, though I was raised by elves.
I mean, Josh does have pretty short parents.
Yep. And I got pointy ears. Kind of. Just saying, it was cold where I grew up. No, it wasn't. I grew up in Bakersfield.
I'm like, cold.
We don't know what cold is.
What is 40 degrees?
No, I will say in the morning it's cold. And cold enough to say we know cold here. But it's a different cold altogether.
You know,
it's not a blizzard.
Lately, it hasn't even been that. Like, I remember back when I was like in 4th grade, it used to regularly get under 25 sometimes.
Yeah.
But now it doesn't.
No, it doesn't.
I haven't seen a 25 unless I'm at my cabin in a long time.
Yeah. And as you know, with every holiday, I'm going to call it Christmas. I don't care. This is our show. Every Christmas season, we do candy canes on our tree, and we pull one off for the episode. And, you know, this one happens to be, I don't even know what flavor, but it's tasty good.
I think it was raspberry.
It's good. Whatever lifesaver version it is, but it's good.
That works for me.
And in our holiday Christmas videos, we like to have food.
I mean, what the two dudes would do.
Holiday themed
food.
Holiday themed food, though. Now, if you remember last year, which I don't know if Shay's going to do this in editing, but we've had some bad moments.
No, I'm not, because that'll take me a long time.
Yeah. You can go back and look a year ago on YouTube. We've had some bad food. We thought fruitcake would be okay. Made with human blood, that's the problem. We've had eggnog, which was okay.
I enjoyed the nog, personally.
Yeah, it was okay, but it wasn't great, personally. We had elf spaghetti.
Now that I did not enjoy.
Which was off the movie Elf, which I'm a big fan of. And I thought, no way that'll taste bad. Because noodles have no flavor, really. Oh, yeah, they just soak in the flavor of whatever you put on it. And it's just maple syrup and chocolate syrup and sugar and sugar and sugar. That can't be bad. No, that was wrong. So there was that. That was wrong. We had a few other things in it, and some of them were okay. Of course, hot chocolate is amazing. We're going to have hot chocolate again.
Do you know how hard it is to make bad hot chocolate?
Yeah, but for the overall, we failed quite miserably on the foods.
Yeah.
So I said, what would be a great way to start off? Hickory Farms summer sausage, but kit.
Good
However,
food.
There's always a twist with this. There's always a twist with us. And this twist is, well, this is old. It's quite old. I got it for Christmas last year from Justin and Doris. And personally, I really love it. And I was like, I really wanted that. But the problem is, I do an amazing show on YouTube. And if there's one thing I know that draws a crowd, is it's eating expired food.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Well, not always expired, but best of way past one. Like May, which is when this was Best Buy.
You know, it's November.
Yeah, and it's the last part of November. And so I said, you know what would be great is if we just held that all the way till the next Christmas and do it on our Christmas episodes. So thank you, Justin and Doris, for your contribution to Two Dudes Would Do, even though you gave it to me. But we figured we'd just go ahead and try it today. Now, there's only one thing I'm really worried about. Sausage kind of is meant to last.
You know my favorite part? It's summer sausage.
Yes, summer sausage.
We're missing summer already.
And this was supposed to be good by May 22nd of 2018. And I'm not really worried about that. It's sealed and, it's sausage. Can't be that bad. This one goes bad August. And it's just crackers. So
that's just
crackers
stale.
Should be fine. Yeah, they're a little stale. But this is the one I get a little worried about because of the color.
Yeah.
Because when you look at the picture,
it's nice and colorful.
You can't really see it, but it's nice and yellow. Where now this is taking on more of an orangey brown color.
That worries me, actually.
Yeah. And you know what, though? It's still soft. So maybe it's just the outside. Got a little oxidation going.
Maybe.
And it is hardwood smoked cheddar.
Ooh.
So I'm not worried. That's what I'm worried about. The hot mustard I'm not worried about at all.
No,
In fact,
this should be the best.
In fact, yeah, this one is the closest to its expiration date, or best if used by date, of August 28th. So I'm not too worried about it. However, we are hedging our bets and said, if this does suck, we do have something that will remedy any sucking.
Yes.
And that, of course, is El Yucateco.
Ready to
El
go.
Yucateco can
Freshly
make
open today.
pretty much anything better. I mean, if you don't know, we did Bloody Do. And we used El Yucateco, and it was XXX. This is green.
Yes.
But it made it good.
It made it good.
It blew our minds.
It made it to the point where we're like, you know what?
Dare I say this is actually good?
Dare I say it was edible?
Yeah. We drank the whole thing.
Yeah.
That's impressive. So, without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get into this. And if you're on audio, you guys got to go check this out. Because the colors are wrong. Yeah, go ahead. And I'll bust out the crackers. Cause I gotta do that with my hands. I would cut it on the wood.
Yeah, probably. I just don't want to damage my stuff.
You would think that it would be better packaged. Because that just looks broken. Thank you, Hickory Farms. You remember how crackers used to be put together? Petridge Farm, remember?
That's exactly what I was thinking when you said that.
Yes.
Ooh, that smells good.
I will say that probably does. This does not smell good. This smells off. Not bad,
Just off.
just not good. The smell is that of...
Oh.
I mean, it's got its cracker smell to
Can we
it.
go grab a paper plate?
Oh, yeah, if you want to.
Take a whiff.
Oh, that does smell
That
amazing.
smells good.
Yeah. That's not bad at all. I would not be mad about eating that at all.
No.
But here's just starting off with a horrible example of what not to eat.
Bam. Plate.
Ouch.
Yeah,
Paper cut.
It's
Just kidding. It's just paper. Oh, no, not the crackers.
No.
Not the crackers, no! Knife.
All right, let's see that professional chef right here.
Ah.
Ooh.
Ah. Hey. No. You don't eat it like that.
Let's smell it.
I'm going to slice it up for you. You're going to eat it like, like you would, like you should.
Like you should.
Yes.
I had to give it a whiff of that fresh meat.
Fresh is a relative term.
Hey, it was freshly packaged, wasn't it?
I don't even know about that. To be honest, I don't know if it was.
Okay, let's look on the bright side. If it smells good,
Chances are
it should be good.
Again, we're hedging our bets that this is the worst thing that we'll have this year.
Oh no, we're having summer meat in winter.
I would like to say that is the worst of my thoughts, but it's not.
It's not.
I think...
I think it's probably pretty good there, buddy.
Yeah, well, And we'll just save that for whatever. This is the one.
This is that. I fear no man, but this thing scares me.
Well, I was wrong about the color changing on the
Why
inside.
does it smell good?
It doesn't smell bad.
Oh, that's...
Smoked.
Yeah. It has a little bit of a hint of something kind of weird smelling.
Yes.
A hint of it.
A hint of awkwardness.
A hint of...
Now, if you guys are at Clark right now and you're watching this and I call in sick tomorrow,
You don't know why.
you know why. I got food poisoning. For a YouTube channel.
Hey, don't worry. We've been food poisoned together before.
Yes, we have.
That was fun.
Oh, it was amazing. What was that again?
It was Panda Express.
Yeah.
The one day, we I don't know why you came over that day. You were like, I'm going to Vegas, so I want to come. I'm like, sure. What are we doing?
Just going around.
Just going around.
Just traveling the town.
And they were like, man, I'm hungry. I'm hungry too. Let's go get some food.
Worst mistake of our night. Let me just go ahead and dump the crackers on here.
Now that's fancy.
Schmancy, schmancy. Go fly a kite. Nobody? Saving Private Ryan? Thank you. I was going to ask that you open that because my hands are all oily.
Oh, that's weird. Do you know how it's sealed? Huh.
Yay!
Interesting.
So I'm going to go with cracker, hot mustard, cheese, and
Okay,
salsa
that hot
sauce.
mustard actually smells pretty good.
Just mix it. Give it a little mix and then it'll be alright. Everything's better when it gets mixed.
Well, of course. I'm going to give it a good shakeroo.
Yeah, that would be good. Alright. You know what? Dare I say it smells good.
Smells alright.
Sausage and cheese. Would you like this one?
Sure. We'll eat at the same time. You know what's going to happen.
Yeah, we're gonna throw up.
Yeah. Maybe I should go grab that trash can.
Probably should. Yeah, that's plenty good. All right, a little bit of everything in each bite. All right then. Katink it.
It's pretty normal.
The cheese is very dry.
Very.
Second bite would have much better.
No.
Got a little worse.
Yeah.
I wonder what part it is. Is it the sausage?
I don't know. That tastes fine.
There wasn't much flavor to it, but
No.
I'm gonna go with cracker.
Basically holding off into the cheese.
Yeah. There's a little weird flavor here.
A little one.
But cracker still.
It's still a cracker.
There's no smell.
Very little bit of a one. Just weird for a smoked food. Ah, there's the cheese. I don't know if I should swallow this. I mean, we're done once before, right? I got this, guys. Don't worry.
Okay, so
Definite cheese.
cheese is obviously a problem.
Yes.
What about the mustard?
That cheese is not as good as the cheese we had when we opened ours.
Mustard's not bad.
I'm not surprised. That mustard tastes pretty good.
Like I said, mustard last. Yeah, that's that cheese.
Yeah, that's a cheese.
You know, I thought, like, my idea was, like, they have old cheese, like, you know, blue cheese. It's just old cheese.
Yeah.
I love blue cheese.
Oh,
This didn't make it the same route as the blue cheese would make it.
No.
So, if you have a summer sausage that you didn't end up eating, go ahead and bust that sausage out because it's wonderful.
So it actually, yeah.
But stay away from the cheese part.
Yeah, no, the cheese, as we predicted, was the worst part.
The cheese did not make it. So,
Sausage, though.
sausage at only 180 calories, 360 calories, actually. 2 servings per container. 360 calories for the whole log. That's pretty bomb.
I'm all right with that.
I'll take that. You eat the red part?
It depends if I'm lazy or not.
Is the red part edible?
I don't know. I ate it.
Really?
Yeah. Didn't taste bad.
Isn't it like pig intestine or something like that?
Maybe.
I don't know. Anyways,
Smells fine.
I'm going to tell you guys. You heard it here. If you got Hickory Farms or whatever summer sausage,
Pilchard Farm members.
Pepperidge Farm, the crackers, they're going to be fine.
A little stale.
Your sausage, going to be fine. Your mustard will be fine. Throw that chair away. Go get some fresh cheese.
Ooh, baby. Here we go.
Yeah. So,
Okay, that's pretty good.
So, if you guys didn't know, we're talking about our experience at Knott's Berry Farm. And
14 minutes later.
Yeah, and our experience at Knott's Berry Farm. And the problem with Knott's Berry Farm is that's what we've gotten to. We've talked about all the good stuff. You have to go to audio to talk about the good stuff. What we're here to talk about right now is, other than the summer sausage and how it's better with Teco, is the fact that there's a problem happening at most theme parks. There's two problems I see. I don't know about you. But the first problem I see is we're seeing theme parks move away from the live action stuff.
Yeah.
Like if you go to Universal Studios, there's a ton of
your face
video, or not video, but play.
Yeah.
I don't know what you call them, live action plays, and like they have a Waterworld play, and they have a Terminator thing, and a lot of it's live action.
Back to
it happens.
Future.
Yeah, it happens right. Well, I think they took Back to the Future out. Doesn't matter, but it happens right there. And it's you're involved as the audience, or whatever. And it's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
They used to have that at Six Flags. They had the Batman show. They had a couple other shows. At Knott's Berry Farm, they used to have a Wild West themed, thing, and they still have it, but now it's just timed or whatever, and it's hard to catch the times, especially if you're with teenagers who don't want to watch it.
Yeah.
But I see that as a problem because I think it's such a big extra. It's not something that you really have to do too much work for. You just got to hire the people, the actors that will play that act once a day, twice a day, 3 times a day, whatever.
Not too hard.
Yeah, it's just finding the people that will do it and that can do it well. What I see the problem is that they're taking this away, and it's taking away from the illusion of the park. And what we're losing on the amusement park is we're losing the illusions that they made. If you go to Knott's Berry Farm and you don't realize what's going on, you'll just walk around looking for rides. You don't think about you're going into different parts of the park and they're themed differently. Like there's an area that's all Mexican themed. It's South American. And it's important. There's sombreros, there's fiesta, there's food, everything's themed one way.
Yeah.
You go to another part and it's boardwalk. It's Pacific Coast.
I do like that area. That's my favorite area.
Yeah, and it's a cool area, and everything's themed that way. And then you go to another part, and it's like futuristic. And the Wild West part, Those are all important things, but they used to have a lot more going on that immersed you into this, and they've started going away with that at every park. Disneyland has started going away with it. I mean, they don't even have theme shows anymore. They used to have the Country Bear Jamboree, which was just animatronic bears.
Yeah.
And they just did a show, and it was fun to go and watch as a kid. It's fun to go and watch as an adult. Sometimes you just don't want to ride the amusement rides because they take an hour and a half to get into.
That's another problem.
So that's a big deal I haven't, and I'm hoping Universal Studios does not go in the way of most theme parks, and they go away from, and that's what it's a theme park. It wasn't a ride park. It's a theme park. The theme is such and such. Anyways, but I think going away from that's a big problem.
I don't think Universal would do that because that's kind of their whole shtick.
Yeah. And then the second problem, I know you know it.
Oh, I know well.
It's this Flash Pass crap. And that's all it is. It's crap.
It's garbage.
Okay, people don't pay to get into the park to stand in line and watch other people go to the front of the line.
Yeah, no.
I don't like that. And I get it. They paid to have that privilege. I get that. But when you're doing that, you should have times or something.
Or like say, okay, Fast Pass users, can you go on this ride at this time?
Yeah.
At 10 o'clock, you can skip to the line of a ride that doesn't get rode at 10 o'clock.
Yeah, 10 o'clock to 11 o'clock. Yeah, that's when you can jump to the front of that.
11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, you can skip to the front of the line at the Silver Bullet.
Yeah, whatever.
Call it good.
But give it a time.
Or have it go from 10 to 5.
Yeah. The only time you can use Flash Passes is from when the park opens to 3 hours before it closes.
Yeah.
And then, you know what that eliminates? Those people that are there just as Fast Passes, they'll stop riding rides after 5 because they've already rode these rides. Yeah. That's the problem. They ride these rides multiple times. It's not okay because there's 2 different levels. You can buy the one that only has 1 shot, which I'm cool with. You get 1 shot to ride the ride at an expedient purchase, and that's it. But then they have the even more expensive one that you get to ride as many times as you want. I'm not cool with that.
No, you gotta have a limit on that kind of stuff.
The worst one I ever saw was I was at Six Flags, and they sold bands, wristbands, and we got on this ride, and we were waiting in line. We were at the front of the line. They let Flash Pass people get on, and they had the bands. They showed it. They got on right away. They rode the ride, and they pulled it in the park. We're all still sitting there. It was full line, not full as it can be, but full. And it gets up to the front, and they all go like this. I was like, what the crap is that? And they rode again. They rode 3 times in a row.
That's not right.
I was like, one tram going. They get to ride 3 times? That's not okay in my book.
No, that's BS.
I like the way they used to do it. My favorite part about it was Disneyland did it first. You'd go up to where the ride was. And off to the left of the line.
There's a little Fast Pass booth.
Yeah, there's a booth. 4 of them. You walk in. You had a card that got into the park. Push the card in. Pull it out. It would give you a spare piece of paper. Yep. That piece of paper said when to come back. Basically what it was a person, a figment of their imagination, standing in line. So it would take from the farthest point of the line could go. You put it in there. It would save that time. So say that line to that spot was 45 minutes. You put it in there. 45 minutes later, you could come back and get on the ride.
Yeah.
That I was okay with because everybody got to do it. It wasn't just people who bought it.
No.
You want to make money on it, you want to sell it, that's fine. But make it affordable for everybody, and that's the way they have to run it. Then it's not a time-based thing. It's not anything. It's literally they walk up, they put their card in, and they get basically a ghost person in line in front of you.
Yeah.
That I'm okay with because they came in and put it in. And when you did that, you could only do up to 4 at a time.
They either need to limit the time you can use it at. Which I'm honestly, I think the best route of it now is the hourly thing. Because that means at some point, for any time between 2 and 3, I can ride the Snoopy ride.
You get a list.
I hate to ride the Snoopy ride.
Yeah.
Oh.
Maybe you don't want to ride that ride. Yeah, that's fine. Go and wait in line or somewhere.
You got to make this fair at some certain point. Because literally, a line that took us like 45 minutes took us an hour and a half to 2 hours because of Fast Pass.
Yeah.
Which is kind of ridiculous when you already pay $50 to get into the main amusement park. We're not even buying extra, not buying food.
Yeah.
Which you kind of buy food if you're there.
You get hungry. You can't go without food. You can't go without a drink because you'll get dehydrated.
And you can't go in with snacks and drinks and they'll take them away.
Mm-hmm. They open your bag. They look at it.
Yep.
So, there's that. And then, let's say they give you the hours. there was only certain rides that had Flash Pass. The big ones, of course.
Of course.
But if there's 6 rides in the whole theme park that have Flash Pass, let's say 10 of their 30 rides, 10 of them have Flash Pass. Okay, you're telling me there's not 10 hours when you're open 10 to 10, you can't do 1 hour for each ride?
Yeah.
That's bogus.
And half the time they're not open 10 to 10. That's only open like that on weekends.
Yeah, so let's just say they're open 10 to 10. That's 12 hours. They've got 10 rides with Flash Pass. Each one can have an hour block. And you look at your thing and go, well, I really want to ride the Ghost Rider, but that's open from 12 to 1, peak hour, whatever. Well, you know what? 12 to 1, people that aren't going to have the Flash Pass, you know what they're going to do? They're going to go get some lunch real quick. And then they're going to come back at 1 and ride the ride.
Yeah.
So you're making money because they know when that Flash Pass is happening. You just put it on the map. Like, this Flash Pass happens at this time. Everybody gets a map. And they go, oh, you know, we're not going at 1 o'clock or 12 to 1. We're not going to the Ghost Rider.
But, Dad, I want to ride it. No.
We'll ride it later or earlier. They're not happening. Not when Flash Pass is going. It's not happening. And there will still be people that get in line during that time, and that's fine.
Yeah.
But for the most part, you're going to get a lot of extra people going to other rides because they know Flash Passes are bobbing that place right there.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it really adds... It will make it a lot easier to hit the Stitch, for one.
Oh, yeah.
Which, if you guys don't know the Stitch, that's when you perfectly get in line and you look back 5 minutes later and, oh, hey, there's a lot of people.
Yeah. Hey, there wasn't a short line. It was a short line when we got in, but now it's a long line.
We're trendsetters. Hit the Stitch.
Trendsetters. But yeah, so there's that. That's the main problem we have with these theme parks is this Flash Pass business. Because everything else is really not a big deal. The price for food, it's going to be bad. I mean, go to a sporting event. Prices go up.
It's just the same almost.
Because they know that you got to stay there.
Yeah.
And they make money on that. That's where they make their money.
I mean,
on food
just
stuff.
a thing of fry has cost you $10.
Yeah. Fry with sour cream and guac. And little bit of meat.
A little bit.
And cheese. And it was cold sour cream and guac.
Yeah.
So it made the whole thing cold.
Yeah, it did.
The fries were cold because of that.
Yeah, I wasn't very
the
happy
cheese
with
didn't
it.
melt.
No, it did not.
That's a problem.
I really wish we got the tacos, honestly.
Yeah, we should have got tacos. Anyways, so I think that's the big problem that the theme parks are having right now. Is that I don't know how you guys feel, but you can always weigh in on these things. We have a comment section below. If you guys feel like no, the Flash Pass is awesome, I use it all the time. You know what? That's great. Let us know why.
Let us know why, and know that just a little bit of our soul is away from you now.
Just know that you become that person that we talk about.
You get that glare in the corner of our eyes when you look over to the exit and you see this entire line. You're like,
I mean, you know, because I did Flash Pass once when it was free. You know, when you get to that front of that little Flash Pass area, everyone that's been standing in line is looking at you, going, "Oh no, not my spot."
yeah,
because guess what, you are. And also, if you're gonna do Flash Pass, don't go to the front of the line.
Yeah.
Don't go to the front of the booth where people have been waiting for an extra 20 minutes to get to the front seat.
I remember we were like, oh, here comes the Flash Pass. Like 90% of the people went in, and the back were like, dude.
Yeah, the first 80% was like, boom, back rows. I was like, I'm cool with these people are awesome.
And we were like, oh man, they're gonna open the doors to us, and we're all gonna get on the same time. And then
the last 2 people,
these brats, using mama's money. Let's get in the front!
They ran up to the exit where you enter for Flash Pass and was like, wait for us. And the guy was like, oh, okay, we'll let you on because we're letting another Flash Pass on. And guess where they went?
Right to the front.
And not only did they go to the front, they split up. Yeah. 1 person in front, 2 behind him.
Yep.
No, it was 2 in front and then the mom behind him.
Yep.
Oh,
so
it was
mad. They split up. And we're like,
perfectly.
All right, we got 4. We need 4. We have 2 here, 2 here. We're waiting. We're waiting.
Yeah. Gosh, that sucks.
It sucks so badly.
Yeah, and then of course nobody wants to split up their group, so they're like, no, I'm not going to that spot. I've rode with when it was just me and you. We'll take it 2. But a lot of people were in groups of 6.
Yeah. The funniest thing in the world, guys, by the way, me and Josh sitting on the Jaguar.
We're gonna have so much fun.
I will say we would not have fit in it if we weren't in the very front.
No, yeah, the front was the reason because it had the extra space.
It has the lion head, and they didn't make it solid there.
Yeah,
well, I'm sure it's solid. It's hollow. So I was able to stick my feet there like, oh, leg room. Josh, we're going to make it.
We made the right choice. But yeah.
Because we were like, we can get on this right now. Like, Josh, we're already up here. We only have one more line. We'll go into the front.
Yeah, let's go to the front. Okay.
Best decision I made that day.
I mean, as far as the park goes, that's really the only problem we had with any parks.
That and them shutting down their big boy rides.
Well, yeah, I mean, obviously there's maintenance issues always. I mean, it's a mechanical issue.
Yeah.
You know, we can't help it. But, yeah, it's a big deal, though. That I have to wait in line for an hour, and then someone gets to walk up and wait 5 minutes.
And if you always notice it, it's always little kids.
Yeah.
You maybe sometimes you see like that old
preteen.
You see that old like 50-year-old guy. You're like, you know what?
Yeah, you can't stand up very long. I get it.
I get you.
Or the handicapped person. I get it.
You know, a handicapped person especially.
I'm going to kick you on the wheelchair chest and let you go rolling backwards, and then when you get mad because I'm sitting next to you, it's fine. Whatever. You know, you shouldn't have been all like...
But when you see like these... Me personally, I saw like 8 kids all running together. I'm like, come on, guys. I know you didn't make your money. Come on.
Yeah, it feels like a birthday party. Like, oh, we bought Fast Pass because it's our birthday. I don't like that. But... needless to say, we had a great time at Knott's Berry Farm. You guys will see it later. So if you liked the video, if you agree with us about the Flash Pass, hit the like button. Ooh. Yeah, and if you have an idea or a comment you want to say about theme parks or whatever, there's a comment section. Hit it up.
You're like, hey, I use Fast Passes. What are you going to do about it? Well, nothing.
If you enjoy the video, you enjoy our setup, please subscribe to us. Every subscriber means something special to us. We enjoy them. We enjoy having you around.
You know what?
We enjoy watching.
I'm going to make this right now. Every subscriber we get from here on, until the end of December, when we take down this Christmas tree, you'll get a globe. A name on a globe.
Yeah, we got plenty.
We got like 20 globes on there. From this point on, with 37 subs, if you say, hey, I subbed and I noticed our number, we will put a piece of paper on one of those globes. Your name will be on the globe, and we'll show it off at the end of the holiday season.
Yep. Now, some people don't really care for us. Well, dislike it. I don't care. But if you're subscribed, make sure that the bell is notifying and it's ring-a-ling-a-linging.
That's the dude bottle I used. No.
Anyways, make sure it's ring-a-ding-a-dinging.
Wait.
That way you know when we upload. Yes.
It actually worked really well, by the way. It's not perfect.
And then also, I don't know if you guys know this. This is also on audio. So you're like, I can't sit there and watch you guys on YouTube for 30 minutes. But you can listen to us through your headphones.
Yeah.
And that's on Podbean, Spotify, or iTunes. And please, if you're on iTunes, rate and review us. Every review helps us get out there.
And I think doesn't Spotify have a 5-star system?
Yeah, I believe so. Either that or a thumbs up.
One of those two. You know what to do, boys.
Yeah, just make sure everywhere you watch us and listen to us, you're giving us the big thumbs up. Giving us the most you can give us. Hopefully. I mean, if you don't like us, please don't. Please don't go the opposite way.
If you don't like us, write a good paragraph saying why you don't like us.
Yeah, and of course, we're on social media. It's all coming across the top.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah, we're on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and we have a Discord, but that's for Patreon members only. And of course, Patreon. If you want to donate to us, give us a $1. And that just helps us to buy whatever.
Give us a $1 to get on Discord.
We don't make money on this show, guys. Not yet.
Not yet.
One day.
Hopefully.
But yeah, we just want to do something that makes us helps us. And if you're on Podbean, you're subscribed to us. If you're on Patreon, you give us money and stuff. We make sure you get a Discord, and that's where you can talk to us live.
Discord.
Yeah, Discord. And you get special treatment of that. Now, there is a spot on Podbean. We're all rusty. There's a spot on Patreon where you can give us like $500, and right there, wrapped in all those cord of lights up there, is a sword. For $500, you can donate one time. Doesn't have to be monthly. Just one-time donation of $500.
If you do it monthly, we gotta give you a sword every month.
Yeah, we'll find them. We'll make them. But if you give us $500, you get the sword, one of the set props. You get it. We'll sign something with it. We'll take a picture. And we'll ship it to you. If we know you and you're in town, we'll come and deliver it to you personally.
I will so knight you.
I mean, if it happens to be Alan Carlton on this and he donates to us, we'll ship it to wherever he's at, Sweden or whatever it is.
Finland.
Maybe Finland, yeah. We'll say thanks for supporting us, you guys. You're awesome. Of course, we've shouted him out a few times.
Give him a virtual handshake, you know.
Yes. Anyways, so continue to review.
And on the food.
I'm Josh.
And I'm Shae.
How do you do?
I'm still scared about that cheese later today.
Yeah, I'm afraid. I don't want to get sick.
Yeah. Let's get over that.
Bye.